Hey everybody, welcome to my review of the amazing Yamaguchi Endeavor from Revoltech. This is my first amazing Yamaguchi figure. I don't think I've ever even had a Revoltech figure before this. No, I haven't. So this is a first for me. Um, I've recently gotten into My Hero Academia. A friend of mine in college got me to watch a couple episodes of it, and then I just kind of lost interest for a little bit, but then I caught back up. I think I left off on season 3, so I have a long way to go, so don't spoil anything for me, guys. But I've been really enjoying the show. It's kind of like watching, animation studios over in Japan do a better job with Western-style superheroes than I think some of the big two comic book companies have done recently, although they've still put out really great stuff. But I've really enjoyed the series. I like the story, and I like the characters. And this came up for pre-order, and I thought, why not? I've always wanted to get into the amazing Yamaguchi line, and I like My Hero Academia, and I think you really get a great bang for your buck with these amazing Yamaguchi figures, because if you look, you could see, just look at all the accessories that are here. I mean, I can't even fit them all on here. You have more flame effects and everything. Like, this is great. And first, I really want to admire those accessories before we get into anything else. So first, I just want to say that I really like that they include little extra pens in case you have anything that breaks. I think that that's really good. And it's just something that I wish more companies did, especially when you're buying more high-end figures. They really need to include little replacement parts and whatnot. You also get a stand here to pose, and you see back there behind Endeavor, you have a card that folds up in the back of the box that you can display him in front of, which is really cool. The box is also really cool. I'll see about maybe getting some pictures of the box up on the Third Planet Instagram, so you can check that out on there. And I really like what they do for the heads on this. So it has interchangeable. Let me get around here so I don't bump into everything so much. So these heads have different mouths on them, so angry, yelling, serious, whatever. And then you can swap out the eyes. So we have this one with the gritting teeth there. Let me see if that can get that up to the camera. I'm recording on an iPhone, so the autofocus might not be that great. But as you can see, you can put different eyes on this, which really just make a huge difference. This one's looking over to the left and everything, so you can kind of do a looking down like this. And it's really cool. I really like this. I think that we really need to, action figure companies really need to look at how they can up the range of emotion that a lot of these figures that they put out have, and I really think that Revoltech has really nailed that. So you get all these, you get interchangeable hands. These ones actually should be on there with this effect because they're they have the reflection of the fire on them. You get gripping hands, fists, whole bunch of variety. You get these extra flames with little holes where you can put on other effect parts. So let's see if maybe we can we fit this one on there. Probably not, actually. Oh, let's try this one, because some of these are a little, I don't think that one's gonna fit. We could try this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then you could just do stuff like that. And I'm really excited because I'm going to use these. See, look at that. You turn it around where you don't see it, and it looks really cool. And I'm really excited because I want to use these effect parts for other characters, like Ghost Rider or, Human Torch, something like that, other fire-wielding characters. So that's really cool. So as you can see, you get just a ton of accessories with this figure. And that makes the price well worth it just with that. I think I can't even count how many effect parts they have. And there's another extra pin. He gets a cell phone here. I think that's what he texts his son on. I'm still learning all the names of the characters I know in the series, so I need to catch back up and get back in tune with that. So I forget what his son's name is right now. I'm sure you'll remind me in the comments below. But so let's get into the figure. We'll get all these accessories out of the way, and then we'll dive right in. And here is the amazing Yamaguchi Endeavor. There's something I really like about the amazing Yamaguchi figures, and what kind of swayed me away from them when they first started coming out was that I didn't like the way they looked when they were just vanilla pose. They looked really just awkward, and I didn't think they were great looking like the original Spider-Man and stuff like that. But as the years have gone on, they've just gotten so good that, they look really good just in a basic vanilla pose like this. 'Cause, I don't need everything always in this extreme pose or something. Some characters I just want like this, just brooding over, other characters and everything. And I really like that. And, I'm just still blown away by the amount of posability with this. There are some things, that come with, I think, characters where you can pose this much, like right here, watch. The leg comes off very, very easily. Stuff like that. So these are very much so for not for kids, of course. These are for hardcore collectors and everything. But I mean, just the amount of poses you can get him into and kind of just work around and all that is just so good. Let me see here. And I'm still getting used to a lot of the intricacies with this. Like you could do stuff like this, like you can't do that with a lot of other figure brands, like have that range of movement with the arms and everything and all that. And you see, it kind of poses around. So you have so let's just go over parts of it. I guess we'll start with the sculpt. Just kind of get that down here, so that way we can get that out of the way. Because I'm gonna get this is a very easy character to get carried away with, and you can see that's already happening here. Because I just want to pose him around and just see what I can do with him, So I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something like that. Okay, so kind of straighten him up a little bit. Do the head looking down. There you go. The sculpt is really good. He looks just like he does in the show. Same build and everything. They really captured that kind of extreme comic book physique that he has. He looks good all around. And some of the stuff I was worried about, was, I do think the one criticism I have is that a lot of these types of figures, SH Monster Arts has this problem, and a lot of figures that come with this kind of articulation, like even let me see here, I have another example sitting right next to me, my Figma figures here that I use for drawing, to pose around for as like mannequins. They have that kind of, I think they call it the diaper effect or something, but this area is kind of loose. It wasn't too bad on that Figma figure, but I know the male one that I have has that problem where it just kind of bounces around and everything, and you got some gaps, but the gaps on this one aren't bad at all. Like, they're really, I mean, of course you're going to get gaps when you like bend them like that, but overall the sculpt, the paint, everything looks really, really good. I didn't see any QC issues except for maybe a scuff that's underneath here, and you got a few little paint imperfections on little areas like that, but I mean, this is really good. I mean, I can live with those little things even with the amount of money these cost, because it is really good. That's all I can say. And then for the articulation, of course, it's just, I mean, it's great. I've been waiting for a while to pull the trigger on this line. I just missed the Superman figure that they did, and I'm probably going to pick that up on the aftermarket, and because I just really love how posable these are. These would be great for like stop motion, I think. You can really do some great things here. Like, look, he's like kind of bent over after he's just fighting after just maybe he got in a tussle with All Might. All Might finally had it with him or something. Leg articulation's really good. We're gonna still, yeah. I like the way that the way that this joint is on here is really good too, because it's not like, it's seamless, so you don't see any pins, and then it's just like, it's got enough of a cutout in the leg here, which isn't too noticeable, to actually get a full bend, So it's like it's got that double jointed action without having to be double jointed. And then I hear a lot of good things about Revoltech joints, the way they're put together. So like these ball and socket joints. So yeah, you don't get quite a 90 degree, or yeah, I think it's 90 degree. But you don't get that. Oh, you only get like a 90 degree bend, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is, a 90 degree. I don't know. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants with this review because I just wanted to jump into it. Leg articulation is a little hindered by these things right up here, but I mean, it's good enough. And then, you can kick forward, he can kick back pretty far, so you can get some. I got him in some good running poses. I'll make sure to get some pictures that really show that off. And then, yeah, of course, like, that's the one thing with figures like this. You're going to have little things pop off here and there and whatnot. So let's get that. Let's get him back in there. Come on. Okay. But yeah, and then he's got a really good range of neck movement. Like his neck pivots back and forth like this. And then you can kind of... Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. On his head... Actually, we're not going to pull that one off. I don't want to pull that one off. We're going to leave that one right there. And kind of just have him posed. We'll just get another head. Oh, no, this one doesn't have that. Okay, so that's on the... It must be on the body. Okay. We are going to have to take this off then. Let's pull these out. There we go. And, oh, I think I see what happens. Okay, this is supposed to come off. But this, it has like a little piece here for like the back of his hair. So when he's moving, like, it covers up the gap. That's really cool. So, yeah, let's put this back on. Or we'll put this back in. Yeah, I really like that. And it's just kind of, you can kind of see it. It's going to be hard to see because he's got the flames in the back. We'll kind of turn the camera here, and then you can kind of see, yeah, that this little piece right here moves around. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. So yeah, a lot of little great things like that, a lot of little details. It just makes me more excited for what they're coming out with. They got they're redoing Spider-Man, and that's like a great suit that I really like, the all new, all different suit. So I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna pick up the Superman. Yeah, I don't know. There's just I even pre-ordered another amazing Yamaguchi figure, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm just really like this figure. I really want to get more My Hero Academia figures and kind of complete the lineup and have a nice display with all of them. But yeah, I really enjoy this figure, and this is something I really like about this line, is that they feel like they get better with every release. Just watching reviews from afar, I've seen how much improvement has come along, which has made me really want to pull the trigger on this one and get this figure as my first Revoltech figure, or amazing Yamaguchi figure, and it won't be the last. I'm gonna get back order a few too that have already been released, that I really like. Like, I love that Joker figure that they did. I really like the Iron Man figure, and yeah, I just can't say enough good things about this figure. And oops. And yeah, I'm just excited to add these in my collection. I really want that All Might figure too. I think that's a cool figure just to display him with a good Superman figure. Have them kind of talk. Let's do something like this. Let's do. The only thing that I am kind of disappointed though with is that we don't have like any grinning faces. Because usually he has like a few evil grin faces, or like, you know, he has like that kind of just jerk smug smile that he has in the cartoon that I kind of wish that that they included with this. But anyways, got him all posed up here. I think he's, oh yeah, and he's got toe articulation and really good like foot pivot. It's a little hindered by the flame effects, and I don't know, can you get these off? I think no, these are part. Yeah, these are part of the sculpt. So, and these all move too, so you're not too hindered by anything. And that's something that I was surprised about with this. I thought that that these flame effects were gonna really hinder a lot of his movement, and they don't. They do really good. So, all right, let's do some size comparisons. So, all right, he's not gonna fall. Okay. First off, let's do an old school figure. We have the DC Universe Classics by Mattel. I miss this line. I think that this line had a lot of potential, but you know, Mattel just didn't put in, I think, the effort that they should have with this line. Too many reused sculpts, even more so than Marvel Legends and whatnot. And they never updated the articulation until it was too late. And yeah, it sucks. That was the closest like mass competitor we had to Marvel Legends. But anyways, DC Universe Classics Martian Manhunter, and a new figure that a lot of you are probably going to be excited to see me review, the Mezco Man of Steel Edition Superman. And let's get him to pose up here. Come on, you were just standing on my desk. Oh, he does not want to cooperate right now, does he? All right, there we go. I'm sure you guys are going to be looking forward to my review on him, because I have a lot of thoughts on this figure. So let's see here. I'm just going to hold him up. So these guys are bigger than I thought that they would be. He's a big character anyway, so of course he's going to be big. He's pretty small. And he's he's pretty tall compared to him though, but I think this is a decent scale for all of them. All right, it looks like he's going to stand now. Let me kind of adjust my camera here so you can kind of see. There we go. So you can guys get a good height comparison here. But yeah, there he is next to the Mezco Superman and the DC Universe Classics Martian Manhunter. And review for him will be coming out next week, or week after, sometime in the next couple weeks, I promise. And let's get rid of him, and I have a few more here. Let's see. So let's get him next to somebody big. Kind of match that. Somebody who I think would give him a good fight. Got the Marvel Legends Abomination. Let's put him over here. He's so big, I don't even know if he's going to fit in camera, so I'll kind of move him back. And we'll put him right next to him. This is the Build-A-Figure Abomination from the Gamerverse. So he is compared to him. That's pretty decent size. And then we have the Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch, who I think he scales really good with them. He's a big hulking massive figure, so I think that he scales really well with all these figures. And I really want to get I want to swap out the old Abomination head sculpt with this one. I just need to get it. Or just get the one from the Marvel Select and swap this out, because I don't like this head sculpt on this guy. But that's a whole nother thing. But anyways, that's how he scales with Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure and a Marvel Legends 6-inch female figure. So let's take these away. And I think it's time for final thoughts. As a first Amazing Yamaguchi figure, I dig it. I like it. And I'm going to continue collecting this line. I really, really think that he, even though he's very stylized, and I love how much they captured the look of the anime and the manga with this character. I think that he still is going to look good with other characters, from other lines. I think he can mix and match well with a lot of them, and I really like that. So I think I've been praising him the whole time. So obviously I highly recommend them. Go pick this guy up, especially if you're a My Hero Academia fan, or if you just want to get into this line. I think he's a great figure. He's a good character to pose along with other characters and whatnot. And go check out the show. Maybe once I catch up on it all the way, I'll do a video on it or something. But I think at this point, I'm just going to leave you guys with some pictures, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.
From the black hole, it's the astro floating through the astral plane. I maintain this wisdom, I'm the vassal. Baby, I'm just burying these rappers like a time capsule. Let my mind travel through dimensions, check this pimping. I'm just trying to find a piece like Ola Mark.